Here now with Patty Mallon, a Board of Elections volunteer. Patty, thank you for speaking with us today, Patty.
You bet.
What has this election day been like for you? This election day has sort of been like none other for many people. How's it been for you?
It's momentous in the larger world, but it's also it's pretty meaningful in Takoma Park. We rarely have contested elections. This one's kind of a big deal, and I volunteered initially to keep busy. I wanted to find something to do that would be helpful for the community, but would take my mind off of the other election. You know, the presidential election, the Senate, all of those big picture things that are worrisome and lots of people are full of dread. This election, I could pitch in. I could do something that needed to be done. I could help my community, help my neighbors, and also kind of keep my mind off of other things for at least a little bit of time.
Mm-hmm. Is this your first election volunteering?
It is. It is, yeah. And it's been great seeing people come like with their kids and their dogs and their spouses and coming together as a family to, whether they're dropping off the ballots that got mailed to them, downstairs at the ballot box, or seeing them all come up here to get registered and seeing teenagers get registered to vote for the first time. It's really pretty exciting.
Yeah. And that process of becoming a volunteer, what was that like for you?
Oh, it was easy to do. I mean, I could see that there was a need. Yeah. And I just said, hey, what can I do to help? And so I've been helping all week long, processing the mail-in ballots that have come in, to scan them. So when you see your ballot's been received, that's because a volunteer scanned it and it recorded your ballot's been received. So there's been a lot of work all week long, some inside, not just on election day.
Okay.
So it's been I've been doing this for several days, off and on, a few hours here and there, and I've really liked it.
Okay. And so with volunteering for the Board of Elections, there are a number of things that they don't just become active on election day. Is that correct?
Right. Yeah. And they've had, and especially this year because it's the first time that the city has done complete vote by mail, they were responsible for planning out all of the pieces of that. What does that look like? From designing what the envelope looks like to thinking through the whole process. How do we get them to make sure that everybody gets what they need? How are we going to accept them back? I mean, there's planning from the biggest picture level all the way down to the smallest detail went on.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Any interesting stories? Any interesting sort of things happen? Or has it been pretty straightforward as far as people coming in, filling out, dropping off, going?
It's mostly been fine. There have been some questions about why people can't do their presidential voting here.
Oh.
Also, some people, assume they can do everything in one place, and we explained that it's a different ballot completely, and then that makes sense. But initially, it's like, okay, why can't I just do it all here? So there's a little bit of explaining where that's concerned, but everything else has been pretty straightforward. And the staff and the board have been so helpful to people coming in with questions. We can say, go to that tent, and they get taken care of.
Okay. And you all are going to be out here until 8 p.m. tonight? Is that the... So we'll be out here till 8, and then we'll be working on processing those ballots. Till then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for volunteering. Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome. My pleasure.